Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have the review of the High Grade Universal Sentry or HGUC GM Striker. Now I can't really specify where this was seen because I've never seen this in the anime for sure. I've mostly seen this in games and in multiple manga on the internet. So I'm not going to get too much in terms of the background details. Now, those who are following me on Facebook, you might not have seen any pics of me building this because I had this kit for quite some time. The reason for that is I got this kit about the time when I started to make review videos more often. And at the time, I was just caught up with making reviews of my old master grades and getting the newest kits and making the reviews right away. So this one kind of got forgotten. And I think this one now deserves a proper review. And as you might know, I actually did something different this time. Usually you would see a little bit more darker, a more darker video. But this time I'm trying to make some more improvements. So currently I have installed these lights on each side, and it's working out pretty well. I'm currently thinking of getting a third one to attach it onto the top because those who don't know, this is actually inside my bookshelf, one empty bookshelf, and it's been okay, but I wanted to make some more improvements. Anyway, let's get on to the review. So there's going to be something missing. I'm not going to be able to show you the sticker sheet because I don't have that anymore. Sorry, but I will point out what part is a sticker and what I've used and what I've missed. I at least. So that's that. So you get the GM Striker. You get the GM Striker itself. You get a shield connector. That can go attached on the arm for each arm if you have one. And then you get a machine gun, typical machine gun used by the GM ground types. Believe it or not, this is actually based off the GM Type C, which I wasn't too aware, but I just read it off on Gundam Wiki. You get one beam saber hilt on the backpack, but you get 4 beam saber effects. Now, 2 of them, well, yeah, you get 4 of them, of course, but you will only be using 3 because number one is for the beam saber, 2 are for the beam javelin, like this. Now this is not exactly the same beam javelin like the RX-78 uses, but I think if I read the Gundam Wiki properly, they also called this a beam javelin as well. Sorry, I had to sneeze, and just in case, I actually checked the Gundam Wiki one more time and I've misread something. It says this weapon is it's derived from the beam javelin, but this is actually called the twin beam spear. Sorry for that, my mistake. Anyway, yeah, so 2 beam saber effects are used for this. Just letting you guys know, and you technically get 4 types of hand. 1 being a trigger finger for the machine gun. 2 being the multi-purpose hands for the weapons. 1 is currently attached here just for in case. And then lastly, you get 1 open style hand, nothing too special, but you do get a wrist that has like articulation right over here, like a ball joint that can move around. I'm not sure, I'm assuming this is like used for that beam spear so it can do more poses. But this is technically able to hold the beam spear with both hands. I will show you guys later. So just letting you guys know, I'm not going to show you too much of this. And some leftover parts is 1 antenna. The one that I'm currently using is a different color, but just in case if you break one, you at least have another spare antenna for replacement, and you can color it. And this one, you get a second shield connector, which is kind of odd, but better than nothing. Okay, now let's get on to the review. Sorry for my mistake, and I had to sneeze at that time. Let's start with the head. Very interesting head, and I really like the militaristic color and design of this kit. Also, you may know that I actually did some panel lining, but not in the entire thing. This kit was, how should I say, it was just too green. Not like in terms of environmental friendly, but literally green. So it had kind of a dull feeling, so I used a panel lining marker to fill in these lines of the armor part, not like the entire part, but the lines are inside these square parts. And it does look way better than I thought. Okay, going back to the head. First of all, stickers. As far as I can remember, there's technically, okay, I think there's the ones I can currently see are technically worse two stickers. One being the red sticker on the forehead slash camera. Okay, the mouth slash chin, I think. This part was supposed to be a sticker, but for me, I remember that I had no idea what that sticker was supposed to be, and the shape was very awkward, so I scrapped that sticker, and then today I colored this in metallic silver. Turned out very well. And I really love the blue visor. Love the color. Anyway, head articulation can go down that much, and then up that much. And then 360, no, I don't think it's... I can technically force it, but I don't want to risk breaking anything. Oh yeah, never mind. It's possible, but only... okay, about 180, but technically possible on the, if only you turn it on the right angle. Okay, that was kind of awkward, but yeah. The body itself does not have much articulation, but... okay, some people might get angry for this. The cockpit, this red cockpit you see, that's a sticker. Yes, I'm shocked as well. I'm tempted to peel this off and then recolor with a metallic red, the marker. And also these yellow sections besides the whatchamacallit cockpit are stickers as well. Yeah, this might, despite it looks, it's kind of sticker heavy, but not as bad as you think. Anyway, the body itself, there's no ab crunch. I think that's what they call these days. They don't have that. They're just connected. Let's see. I think, yeah, this is connected through a peg. Come on, get back in there. But 360 is still possible if you wish to do so. Not that I don't think it's a really essential thing for these kind of kits. So just letting you guys know. I think I'll take off the shield for now. Okay, the shield, I'll show you guys later. Once again, I mentioned that there's a hole that you can attach these connector on each arm. The arms can, okay, it does have that going forward and backward gimmick, but kind of different. Usually the main shoulder would have a ball joint coming out from and be connected to a polycap. No, this one's just on a peg. It's kind of the opposite. There's a peg that's connected to the body, and you connect the arm to it, so just kind of different, but same gimmick. So you can go forward a little bit, backward a little bit, and the arms can go about almost 90 degrees. And despite its age, it's capable of doing a double jointed, being a double jointed arm. And then 360, no issue at all. And 360 twist, typical, usual ball jointed hands. Okay. The waist armor, nothing too special. I mean, this is the waist armor. The back skirt, the back section is whatchamacallit, is a single piece, does not move, and something just popped out. What is this thing? Oh, okay, I don't, okay, I'm not sure what this part is for. I think it's either for an action-based connector, but you do get a piece to cover it up, because I think this is one of those old kits or old high grades that, you know, doesn't have a action-based connector hole, or does require another piece, and you do get an option to cover it up. Okay, the side skirts, they move a little bit. That's as far as you go. The front skirts, they can move pretty well. I don't think these are these ones that you can separate. I'm not sure. I don't want to check it out, but yeah. I don't want to risk it and try like cutting it off, just letting you guys know. But by the feeling of it, it seems like it's just a single piece. And once again, this yellow section right here, that's a sticker as well. And on the arms, this yellow section, so that means on each arm, that's a sticker. So yeah. Okay, front skirt can go a lot actually, and then the legs, there's no side swivel considering its age. That's its age. I think that's kind of, you know, not a big deal. Okay, it can go forward a lot than you think, and then it does not have a double joint, so about a 90-degree angle bend is all you get. Once again, on the knees, there's more stickers. Okay, I think I should mention one more sticker, and those are on the backpack. And these ones, I do not understand what these are, but those are stickers, so just letting you guys know. Okay, I think we've dealt with all the stickers. Okay, beyond that, nothing too special on the feet. There's a typical ball jointed angle feet as well. Now, time for its equipment. Okay, before I start with the shield, I think I'll start with the beam saber. The backpack, nothing too special. You do have this funky looking part that's popping out, and it looks like it can move or pop out easily, but no, it's a very stuck piece in it. So don't move it around or you're gonna break it. Okay, the beam saber, just pull it out. You can be pulling it off easily, and then you get a beam saber effect. Attach it. Come on. There you go, and then you can just put it on the multi-purpose hand. It holds it pretty well, but those who bought this, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna use the beam saber too often. It does have like a shaky feeling once you put the beam saber on, but it doesn't really fall off that easily at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna take that out, reattach it. Now for the shield. The shield, you have this clip thing going on here on the shield, so you have options to put it on the back side or the side. Once again, the way how you connect it is that they have these clips here. You have to slide it in from top to bottom like that, and it's on a peg, so you can technically spin it around, and this does become a little bit helpful with that beam spear. One more gimmick on the shield is that they have this weapon. I'm not sure what they call these, but it's like a piston type weapon, and nice touch. I think they call this like the spike shield. I think so, according to Gundam Wiki. Okay, the machine gun, nothing too special. It's your typical GM ground type, Gundam EZ8 type, or Blue Destiny Gundam type machine gun. Yeah, typical stuff as well. I'm not sure if this is capable of holding both the machine gun with both hands, because the articulation of the shoulder is kind of limited. Okay, so with that out, let's try out the beam spear, twin beam spear. Oh boy. And no, this does not have any balance issues. It was just me putting it on a funky pose. Now, the twin beam spear, usually I put one hand on this handle, but it's really up to you. But even I think in the manual, they do give you an example of putting the handle right here, because there's like a exact like fitting spot for the hand. Of course, it does not have any pegs or hole system, so it is kind of wobbly, but it's there. It's for a good reason. The spear itself, there's nothing too special, but you are able to bend it like this, and they're both connected to each other. So once you bend one, you can move the other like that, and you have like a beam size. Well, sort of, but I'm not sure what this is really meant for. But I guess it's to like club or deal the final blow to enemy mobile suit. And funny enough, what I like about this kit or this mobile suit concept is that this was meant to fight close combat mobile suits like the like the Goof. And according to Gundam Wiki, this beam spear was very effective to deal damage or attack the Goof, because it has a long range. Anyway, before all the Xeon people starts roasting me, let me get back to the main review. Okay, once again, the weapon, it's a very good concept. I believe there's I don't think there's like more mobile suits that actually have this weapon, except for maybe the GM2 GM Striker that we saw on Gundam Unicorn in the desert. There's a GM2 type kit that's P Bandai or Premium Bandai that does come with something like this, but I don't think it has the gimmick of folding the beam spear, I think. But anyway, what you can do is that you attach the hand to the other end of the kit, I think that should be right, and then you just reattach it, and there you go. This can technically hold the spear with two arms. Now, even in the manual, it doesn't really show off a whatchamacallit, eccentric pose, like not like an extreme pose like on the box, but it does show you that you are technically able to hold it like this. And that's it for the review. This was the review of the High Grade Universal Sentry GM Striker. Once again, this is a pretty good kit, or more like a interesting concept kit, because it really has like a lot of armor. It looks like it has a lot of armor, while as they're pretty much built in when it comes to the kit itself. So a little bit of panel lining might be required, but as long as you have the panel lining marker, it's not going to be a problem. And I can recommend this to, okay, well, not maybe beginners because of the stickers, but pretty much anybody. Those who want something interesting, because Despite the stickers, the build is pretty basic, of course, but it has some interesting articulation and like a very interesting weapon as well, and some stuff that you don't see too often. Anyway, thank you for watching the review for the HGUC GM Striker. If you have any questions or requests, leave a comment below. If I got anything wrong, leave a comment below as well. Also, this time I used some extra lighting. Just let me know if you have any ideas how to improve the video quality, like such as like increasing the light brightness, because I can technically go one more brighter if you want to. I am considering to put some, either like if this is too bright, I'm going to put like more paper or tissue on top of the light, so there's less shadows into it if you wish to do so. Currently for the background, I'm getting some comments of using a white paper on the background, but I will see what I can do, because I really like my wooden background and it's not something you see too often in videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you found my videos interesting or informative, please like my videos and also subscribe to my channel. I still have more kits to buy and build and make reviews out of, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time.